So I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just starting something. I have no plan how to do this. I'm, as I said, just starting. So a few days ago, I had the opportunity to meet a guy from Estonia. He's a Rainbow Brother, and he taught me about how to really make a talking circle, and we were able to practice this with someone from Babylon. Actually, this was very important for me to learn this, because this guy from Babylon, he's a real nice man, and normally he is a rainbow brother, and he has got the heart on the right place, and he is really nice, but he's still with 2 feet in Babylon. He he um what was the English word for this? Sorry, this English is not my native tongue. It's not my mother tongue. Um, he get something from his ancestors, like a farm with big building and much land, and he has got he get this from his father, and he don't have to pay for it, but he has to pay like 3,000 euros a month, and he has to make some business, and he's renting the rooms for Airbnb, and he's also making money. He has to work actually, to drive people around who disabled people, just to have got enough money for this farm. So it's like Babylon. It's really Babylon. And this place he offered for the Rainbow family, for the German gathering, the German winter gathering. And it was very hard to tell him what we are doing, because he was looking at the internet Rainbow Family, and then he found out, oh, there's something with 5,000 kilo shit they produce in Harz, in the German gathering, the European gathering in Germany, in Harz, in this region called Harz. And this is what he knows from the Rainbow Family. So, and I invited I invited some people there for an open space for the Raw Nights, and a brother from Estonia showed up. He was not invited directly. You know how this happens. He met someone at the train station, I think he said, and this one told him about this, what we are doing, what we are planning there, and he came. The one who told him this, I never met. I don't know who he is, but I met him, and I'm not telling you who it was, because I want to keep him safe, because he is one of these rainbow brothers who have problems with others, with other brothers, because I would say not all of the rainbow warriors are really in their heart. I'm very open to this. Not everybody of the Rainbow Brothers is there where we all could be. I'm telling this because 10 years ago I was not in my heart at all. So I had to grow up. I had to learn. I had to open. And for me it was easy because I died. I died 10 years ago. I died, and I was reincarnated in the same body. So I'm now fearless, and to be fearless makes things much easier. If you're not scared anymore, nobody can bother you. And I I was working for the banksters in Zurich before. I'm a software developer since 37 years now, and I'm self-taught. I've never seen the university in the beginning. I saw the university later. I studied graphics design. I studied interaction design, and web design, and and this makes me like able to create something useful. And the guy from Estonia, he showed me how to make talking circles with this Babylon guy, because he was able to tell this guy how to what a talking circle is, how to use the talking stick, and so on and so forth. And we created consensus for two events. We had the full moon event in December, and we had consensus for a tantric massage workshop, which I was trying to hold, which was never happening because we needed to make a price tag on it, because the owner had to get some money, and this is still Babylon. So I normally I'm giving workshops for free. So I'm giving workshops on the Rainbow Gatherings. I was giving workshops in Spirit in Berlin. There was like an association who was able to use the rooms there. There was a really big flat where we could host like hundreds of people. No, no, not hundreds, but hundred of people. 180 people were there one day for the five elements ceremony at full moon, and I was able to host some workshops, and I could create these workshops for free. So I was able to just practice doing workshops, and I don't have to charge anything. So I could reach many. I could reach many people, and this is how it works. It's like exchange logic free. This is working for me. It's also like Ubuntu style. Ubuntu means I am because we are, or we are because I am. It's from Michael Tellinger from South Africa. The philosophy: no money, no barter, no trading. And he said, if it's not good for everybody, it's not good at all. And this is my philosophy. What I want to bring to this planet. And coming back to the idea with talking circle, we simulated a talking circle because there was one day where the owner was not not there. No, he don't wanted to talk to us anymore for some reason because he said one day, "Oh, the rainbow people don't bring anything; they only take." And I told him, "Brother, you just don't see it what we bring." So he could not see. He was not never on the rainbow gathering, and he only know rainbow from bad reputation web thing. What they talk about rainbow people. Just 2,000 hippies occupying the hearts and going naked into the lakes and so on. Which is for me, it's very funny because also like this 5 kilogram shit is it's really funny because this is the best compost, the best thing we can give to the earth. You know, I know he don't know. She sees shit, and yeah. So we created a virtual talking circle with Zoom. We don't use Zoom, we use Jitsi. So there was one sister from Estonia involved into the circle, and we could have a circle even with a phone where I'm now talking to. I'm talking to my phone, and so we had the idea to have a virtual talking circle round with a talking stick, with a programmed talking stick. So an app, like I'm speaking now into I'm speaking now into a mobile phone, an Android, like in a very cheap one, an 80 euros one. And normally everybody of, not everybody, but most of the people, we have this already for navigation, for contacts, for whatever, and for making a note, for having like the ticket train, the train tickets, and so on and so forth. So we could also use it for uh, talking circle round, which some people already made in the pandemic, in the big flu, where they could not leave their houses. So and and it's not that this will happen again, because we only needed this pandemic once. Nobody will fall into this trap anymore. But sometimes we are not at the same spot, and we use Zoom, for example, in a group, Nativos de la Madre Tierra, where we were talking about like a consensus made in Nepal to 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 get um, to get like a contract with the United Nations, not a contract, but that they will notice that we are a tribe and we need some more rights, maybe to get land, to get like a reservations or reservations. I don't know the English word for this. And we are on this, and we're making with call with Zoom, but we don't have the talking stick, and so it's not easy to organize. We were only a few people, so it is easy to organize, of course. No. But if you're more people in other circles, this might be like not so easy to organize. And therefore, this brother from Estonia says, what if we have got like an app to create talking to stick to be able to stick to talking stick rules, like muting the mic, for example, and making the one who has got the focus is visible. Like I am now visible, so I'm in focus, and maybe I could say, now I'm giving the stick to the next one. I'm pointing to the left, and this video is mirrored. So I give him the stick to the left, and the next one gets focus if he wants to, or she. And then the camera is switched. The camera which is presented in the middle is switched. Also, the other mics are muted, and maybe the one in focus can then lay down the stick and open the conversation, so everybody's is able to raise the hand, like pressing a button, and then the one with the talking stick can say, yes, you can talk now for a specific amount of minutes. And also the one in the focus is only the focus like for 5 minutes or something, which you can put into the settings. And then maybe after 3 minutes you get a message, oh, your time is almost over. And from the 3 minutes, maybe the others can interrupt, like doing like this, and they might interrupt. And then the one who is got focus can say, okay, I let myself interrupt, or he can say, I need a minute more. I want to finish this one sentence, of course. And so he's got 2 minutes more, which you can also put in the settings, maybe like 3 minutes, like this. The people can do this, where they can press a button. And then the one in focus can decide, like giving the stick or staying a little bit more longer. And after this 5 minutes, he will just lose focus, so that he's not or she's not talking over and over and over, which we all very like, so to say. Oh, I hate sometimes. when the people repeat themselves, like, and taking too much focus, taking too much energy. So, and then we could also have like, it's not only me. So now it could be like this app. So I'm in focus and you can see just me, but you can also see like at the left side or the right side, you can see the other people so that you know who is next, for example. And maybe we can visualize this with like where you can see multiple people there in just a circle. Where maybe the talking circle may be good for 10 or 13 people and not much more, because otherwise you cannot get consensus when this is your goal. And what I think and what we had, a conclusion, not a consensus, but a conclusion, to have this talking stick, these circles, not only in Rainbow, because in Rainbow we can meet in a circle. We don't need this app at all. We don't need this at all. And I don't want to use this for the family. But who knows? Maybe when we need a consensus in winter time and we don't find a place, and we have to go to Babylonish owners to ask them for a place to have a gathering, which is not really rainbowish, because there's this owner energy, which I met now recently. So we are not allowed to do whatever we want because there are rules from the owner and rules from Babylon we have to stick to. And maybe we can use this app in the winter time, or meanwhile for some other reasons. So to create consensus. But our vision was to invite the neighbors. I'm living here in Lutherstadt Wittenberg. This is also like this town where Martin Luther was working or acting many years ago to make these to change the rules of the church. You all know this story. And maybe I want to invite my neighbors in a circle to make decisions for this house, for example. And then maybe someone will be elected as a fokulizer, and then this fokulizer will make a circle for other focalizers from other houses, and we can make circles like on social, what's it called? Sociocratic. In German, it's Soziokratie. I don't know the word in English, sociocratic thing. It's like we can create something from the ground up, like a root movement from the ground, from the roots, from the people. And then one day we don't need politicians anymore. Just imagine how we don't need politicians anymore. Because we are self-organized. We can just bring rainbow rules to Babylon. You all know about this. We talked about this in the circles. We talked about this in gatherings. And maybe we could use an app like this. So my question to you is, do we need such an app? Or isn't it better? I'm really open for this. I'm just a software developer guy, and I only know possibilities, which I'm talking to you. And isn't it better to have like talking circles to the neighbors directly? I let this open to you. I just want to make not a poll, but yeah, maybe we make a poll for this. Or I want to collect opinions from you if it is worth to create such an app at all. Do we need this at all? Otherwise, if there's no energy coming back, I will not do it, of course, because And I'm not talking about money. Money is not an issue. For me, money is not an issue. I've got enough money. Not what you think. I'm a software developer, but I'm not rich. I am rich, but only in experience. But I don't need money because I get like I'm living in Germany right now, and I'm getting Bürgergeld. It's like social money. So for me, it's good enough. I can save money fasting one week, and then I've got enough money to go with Flixbus to the next gathering. So wherefore I do need money. But I need your energy, family. I need your energy. I need to have a no or a yes. We need this app. Yes, we don't need. And maybe I put some seed now into your mind to think about: do we should we talk to our neighbors? Should we make circles? Should we teach or remind other people to use a talking circle? Show them the rules. Maybe we just need a website with the rules. Maybe there's already a website on rainbowforum.net. I don't know about this. I know the rules, and yeah, I know what a talking circle is, and I know also the exceptions. I really met the exceptions. There was like there's some things you have to cope with when you're in a talking circle. One guy told me he was a victim, so to say, and they created a circle like a Shanti Sena, and there was nobody on his side. They were all against him, and they were all one is saying, "Oh, you did this and that." Whatever it was, I don't want to repeat that. Whatever this was, maybe you bring a dog, or maybe he was violent. Whatever it was, one says, "You did this," and all others in the circle were hitting him. And bullshit! This is not useful at all. He has no time to talk about his opinions and what has really happened. They were all only opinions about what he did or what someone else thought he did. And we need more circles to solve such problems. And I personally don't want to have like this ego thing in the circle. And there maybe software can help. So that there was one example. There was like a politician coming to the rainbow. I think it was a rainbow, and she just no, it was somewhere else. I don't remember. But there was a politician coming to a circle or coming to a community, and was talking like using the mic, getting the energy from the people, talking something, and then, oh, sorry, I have to leave. So she was not listening to what the people thought about her talk. And this is like dictatorship. We don't need this dictatorship anymore. Not in rainbows, not in society. This is Babylon shit. We don't need that anymore. I don't want to see this in a rainbow. And I will not, because, yeah, I will not. Because I changed myself. I cannot see this anymore. I will interrupt them immediately. This happened to me, something similar happened to me in Italy in the healing. There were some people hitting one woman with a dog, and I stood up. Brothers and sisters, can you please stop being Babylonish? This is bullshit what you're doing here. And it was quiet then, and then I remembered, oh, the whole gathering, we did not have one circle. We did not have one circle. So the people don't know each other. There was only like a food circle, but not a talking circle, not a heart sharing circle. And we need this more and more and more and more. We need this in society also. We only listen to what the politicians are saying. We only get what they lie to us. We only we only have got an opinion what they tell us. We don't need that shit anymore. I want to have my own opinions. And we can share this in the circle. We can share this opinion in the circle, our own opinions. And I think that one day this what is going on in Babylon will stop because they don't get our energy anymore. We don't feed them with our voting, for example. In Germany, we have got voting in a few weeks. We can only vote for BlackRock. At the moment in Germany, we can only vote for BlackRock. I think you know what I'm talking about. So there is no future for Germany except we stay up and find people, human beings, to circle together and talk about things. And this circle starts in the house, in the family. The circle starts in the family we're living together. Then we can elect one fokulizer for the next circle on the bigger scale, not a bigger circle, but on like have like a circle for the focalizers for one house, and then we can have a focalizer for a village, and then we can have a focalizer for a region like Harz, and then we can have a focalizer for whole Germany, then we can have then have focalizers for Europe, and so on and so forth. And we all got other problems because USA has got other problems than Europe, and in Mexico they have got other problems than in Canada, and and we cannot solve all problems for the whole planet, except one thing, that we talk to each other and get a consensus to use these tools, this talking circle for the whole planet, or just for the region. And then this dictatorship will stop because nobody listens to them anymore. Nobody will listen to them anymore. And then they will just disappear. When when we my vision, we grow our own food, of course. Just put a seed into the ground and something is growing. We don't have to pay for food. We don't have to pay for food. We can build our own housings. Like I was thinking about, we've got a community in Portugal. I lived there in a hammock. To be honest, I had my mobile home uphill, but I was living in a hammock for most of the time. I even lived in a hammock in the middle of Berlin, in Mauer Park, like between the birch trees. And so we don't need a house. We need like a tarp. I had a tarp already, also for the rain, to protect myself from the rain. And what else do we need? Love. And we have love. We are full of love. We can give. We shouldn't ask someone to love us. We just have to spread. There's so much abundance of love. We just have to spread the love. So, and then we have got the three things. We've got food, we've got shelter and love. What else do we need more? There are some things like luxury or whatever, and yeah. But I want us to have at least these three things for free. And it is for free, of course. We just have to do it. We just have to take it. We just have to make it. So, but that's it for now. I've already got half an hour already, and so I ask you, please comment to this video that I can see that you are interested in, or that there is an opinion. and and maybe some feature requests, something what you need into this app, what you don't like to be implemented into this app, for example. Do we need this at all? Or maybe you already have a plan to talk to the neighbors or whatever. I'm very curious what you think about it, and I only know my thoughts about it, and I'm not, I cannot think for everybody here. Oh, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. See you in 5, brothers and sisters.